It is finally that time of the year again. The most prestigious event in Counter-Strike history is back to make dreams come true. To cement players into the history books forever. A time fans get to sport their favorite Counter-Strike team in-game. Rock their ball knowledge on a coin. Hate watch Orless bums. Hate watch oil money. Love watch Brazil. Love watch China. Or you punch your tickets into the Vitality back-to-back train. Like a groupie ass bitch. Hey, I didn't say it was a bad thing. You do you, King. Kidding! With Vitality in a slump, we've gotten to witness several teams swoop in for a trophy this season. It's about to be an absolute brawl for the greatest Counter-Strike trophy one can achieve. So I'm not going to waste any more of your precious time, baby girl. So let's marshal lock in and hop into the ship posting.
That's that dirty. That's that dirty. That girl all up in my face like she ain't try to swerve me.
You know, we want to talk about ball knowledge with teams like FURIA, but nobody wants to talk about how FaZe dropped a fragging Elite for a coping twist. Bro joined FaZe and instantly became a top 5 player. FaZe, I owe you an apology. I wasn't really familiar with your game. My fellow Igloo resident is so back, but it came at the price of rain. Now you got Jacob, who's been a professional Polish CS player. Brokey came back, dropped the weight of being benched off his shoulders for an extra 0.05 rating boost and a clutch against a Turkish man who cannot count to 5, apparently. FaZe, your hopes ride on the back of a Twists and Frozen masterclass, plus Kerrigan making ambulance noises after every round you win and yelling at the opposing team saying, "Hey, why would you do that? That was stupid. My brain's so big, your brain's so small. Womp womp." That was historically accurate. Chances are you shouldn't do well at the major, but then again, that seems to be the only time you guys can work some magic, because what happens at the major stays at the major. Either way, at least your fans can get their Jacob sticker now.
Ой, держится! Летит же, глянь! Сарай-то не врежься! Ой, мать моя!
FlyQuest from the land down under, but I'm sorry, you're gonna stay down under stage 2. Y'all got no motion. But FlyQuest Australia fans, hear me out. Sponge will be casting the major, so unless he has a stroke or unlawfully grabs a handful, you'll have some part of FlyQuest here? Is that racist?
I think I've gone crazy on the way.
Wow, the logo and jersey are very aesthetically pleasing. The Huns, Mongolia's second team in the major, but like the Huz, they're getting railed. But they got Mazzinio's brother, Bart 4K, so let's hope that doesn't happen, because surely they'll reunite at a later stage and they won't bomb out of the team's first major. If you can tell, I'm foreshadowing that they're gonna lose. The Huns, more like the Buns. Can did this, Can did that. Did Can buy a fursuit? What is this logo? What happens when fnatic puts you on a leash out the gate? Gonna piss your litter box? Little piss mutt? Little piss bitch? Let's get these paws out of here. Alright, they are not making it past the first stage. Maybe in a world with Cold Zera. Who am I kidding? Hell no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Imperial. What is this Clash Royale fucking logo? The old logo was so clean, sharp. Now when I look at your logo, I'm reminded I'm a trophyless bitch. You ruined your most redeeming quality, drip. But luckily for you, I remember Blast London, the series you pushed Liquid in, and the map you curb stomped MOUZ on. Bravo! Absolutely bravo! If y'all somehow make it out of the trenches, it's gonna be 3-2, nothing better. Ain't no way y'all are doing better unless Simple rubbed off on Skulls in Dallas. No diddy. Look, y'all are gonna need Luka to start moving like Doncic and carry y'all out of here. But there is one amazing thing for you guys. You're at absolute rock bottom. There is nowhere else but up. You can literally not do any worse than your last major performance. Thank you for that pick, by the way. Good luck, baby girl.
Do you understand what you're asking, who you're talking to? Do you understand who you're talking to right now? Like,
you know, if you rearrange the letters NRG, you make RNG, like the thing you're gonna need to move on to stage 2. Y'all's pockets may be powered by Shaq, but your skill ain't. Funny thing is though, y'all did better than Complexity back at Austin, and you still will. It ain't supposed to be like this, man. Good morning, editor's note here. Nitro was blown off the roster like Nitro C4. I didn't believe in y'all before, and now, yeah, it's cooked. Whoa, wait a minute. Is that Jesus Christ? Here to save the team like it's the op? Honestly, I see y'all advancing. Surely we don't throw to the bottom feeders every game. Right? Surely?
Motion is detected at your front door.
NIP is back at a major for the first time since the Paris major, known for its incredible return on investment, and the country everyone loves. Wait a minute, let's not get sidetracked with the French hate. Look, y'all better not fuck this up. You have Kaspersky, who's been doing his damn best to save this shit. I'm looking at you, Wrinkle. People used to think this guy could be the next Simple. Come on, bruh. If you're still here, by the way, almost at 6,000 subs. If you want to help a little white boy get some motion, hey, bro, I'm just saying, you can sub up and like. Anyways,
Say something to everyone. How do you feel right now?
I feel cucked.
Do you feel okay?
Nah. Fnatic, you got me fucked up. Y'all missed the last major in Austin. Your boy gets y'all to win at Philadelphia so you can make this major, and you fucking bench him. Nah, I am genuinely gonna be on some generational, demonic, vile hate watching. You will not win a game. I put that on a dead rat.
You don't let these niggas right here stop you from being great, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Cause I'm standing on business. Fuck the police. I'm wildin'.
NA's best hope. Back at it again. Also Germany's best hope. Except this time with the syrup-quenching, moose-hunting, egg-loo-hugging Canadian. You would think from the stats from the last 6 months that these guys were coming for the playoffs. Then you select top 20, and you remember why they're in stage 1. Oh, I'm gonna need Lake to lock in and carry them like he did at Last London real quick. Thank you. Also, can we stop using the spray logo? Call me crazy, but this shit's low-key ass. I missed the old one.
Amelia, getting to play a tier 1 event in China, what does that mean to you?
Good morning.
Lynn Vision? Win Vision is back. Amelia interviews are coming. Yeah. I'm spread eagle. Give it to me. Now, are y'all getting back to stage 3 at a major? Probably not, like, no. But are y'all gonna aura farm some bots in stage 1? Abso-fucking-lutely. Are y'all gonna hand us interviews that will feed us for generations? Why, yes, you absolutely will.
I've been working like a dog just to keep my family fed.
Bait believers, reassemble. It is time to apply belt to ass. Lotion to the stroking, motion to the ocean. It's time to fuck. Y'all already know I got these hard-working blue-collar men going 3-0 in the first, like I had y'all doing in Austin. You've proven since then it wasn't a fluke, and you've beaten better competition than what you've got right now. Wrap this shit up in a bow tie and present it to my monitor. Thank you.
I'm losing aura just being around you. You cannot show me a band. You have no car insurance. And you have no Balenci track runners. What am I supposed to do? You have no motion.
GamerLegion, somehow someone who missed out on the Austin Major, is here to show these buns what it means to have some class. To have a star rookie and a Chad run the show. I mean, the glaring issue you guys have is HypeX. Yeah, obviously. Since joining, he's been running the op like Stephen Hawking. Not running. With that being said, it's scary, but there's no shot we do not see you in stage 2. Hell, there's even a... No, there's no chance we see you in stage 3. No.
Like, I'm dead ass serious, guys. I'm not playing.
Like their name, they have a legacy to uphold. Y'all went from being a fill-in at a major to almost making it to the playoffs of said major. And you basically became a top 10 team. Okay. Now, was I sleeping on you like the top bunk in Austin? Yup, but I will not be making that same mistake again. Top 1 seed in stage 1? Easy pickings. Then again, we all know how that turned out last time. Mom, can we have FURIA? No, silly. We can make it at home. Y'all really looked at Molodoi and said, shit, I'll have one of those too. And you're gonna need one too, because you cannot have Insani locked up on a booty team like this forever, man. This shit's more tragic than Saquon Barkley's 2025 season. He's throwing my fantasy team. It's fine though, I have Jonathan Taylor. But look, you're gonna need whatever voodoo magic Kurt was using at the Rio Major to make it to stage 3. Good luck with that. Passion UA, home to the foreign exchange students who bombed out 1-3 on home soil. That's a promising sign. But this time, they brought a Drilla's veteran with them? Oh my god, they're absolutely saved! At least that's what I would have said, if I was coping. They can barely win a trophy against tier shit on my boot. Can we re-exchange the foreign exchange students? However, this is owned and operated by Alexander Zinchenko, a professional football player? Okay, y'all got some personality. Wait a minute. So I'd like to be wrong and see you guys succeed, but
Hold on, homie. Hey, homie. Don't get mad, I'll take your bitch, nigga.
My glorious Chinese kings. G's first interview at the major is gonna hit like when the date goes well and you're leaving the mall talking about how good the date was, and then she says, "Oh, that reminds me, I gotta take my pills." Then proceeds to grab her purse and take her birth control. Inshallah, oh my god. I also like your guys' chances. You've proven you can take a map off the best teams in the world and make it close. Jam Young is like your star. G has some shining games where he can carry, and you started off the season winning the org's first ever trophy. If TYLOO makes it past stage 2, I wouldn't be surprised. And I also need as many interviews as I can, please, for the love of pale white, dark hair women. Man.
You know, single player game is sort of like a feature film where your lead actor is kind of retarded and autistic, but you can sort of think of it as a feature film.
Hey, Gabe said it, not me. But we both mean it. Liquid, what are y'all doing? We can't even win an event called Birch Cup for 8 bands? I do not care y'all didn't practice. A 5 stack of tier 1 players can't be losing this shit with money on the line. The Asia Championship showed you guys still belong near top 10 after some practice, but then you went to Bucharest where you got kicked out by SAW in a 13 blowout, followed by a 13-1 blowout. Y'all gonna need Shuei to take whatever neural PEDs he was taking at the Paris Major, else y'all are about to get absolutely embarrassed. Like the breasts of a woman, 3D Max has 2 different sizes, 2 different versions we get to experience. On one hand, you got the 3D Max that topples teams like G2, that was 1 round away from knocking the Falcons out of Pro League, nearly winning a respectable trophy. And on the other hand, there's the 3D Max that gets bent over and lets FlyQuest and Astralis pile up in their asshole. Yeah, I do not know what to say about these guys. Don't worry, your star Opera's gonna carry you? For real, for real. Yeah, hell no.
Young men aren't having sex.
Correct! Nah, bitch, that's that shit I don't like.
Wait a minute. Am I seeing this correctly? Astralis is at a major? Well then, surely you'll all lock in. Gabby won't throw, Prime device is back, and Magiska's gonna hold down sight like he needs the lunch money. Wrong. Holy mid! Though this is the most life Astralis' dead corpse has had in a minute. How many majors has it been since you've been in one? 5? Yeah, do not fuck this up. But if you do, I would low-key be happy, because I've got a lot of other teams I'd rather see succeed, and it's still fuck Astralis till it's backwards. Wait, no, that doesn't work.
But I'm a creep.
Yo, can we get the rebuild going? This shit's cooked. I don't care that you won STARLADDER. You stomped on a snail. Congrats? The star we thought we were going to see at Mongolz this season went into the woods with Jeffrey Dahmer. We're not seeing that guy again. It's had to either be Bid or Ima there for Navi when they need it most. But one masterclass can only make up for so much ass class. They say if you watch a Navi game at 2 AM, you hear a poor Romanian man getting abused. I hate to say it, but it might be time to hang up the wonderful op, because it has not been wonderful. Why did I have to fuck with this team? Why is this my favorite team? Shit.
I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. I'm simply just better than y'all niggas, and I'm simply just more known than you niggas. Get off my dick.
A land trophy has hit the Xantares record. It's about damn time. This season has been going so much better than the previous for y'all. It's not even funny. Even with that absolutely embarrassing free round you somehow sold. You guys finally got a trophy, came in second at the World Cup, had several playoff appearances. Is Major calling good mid rounds again? Did the players around Xantares remember how to shoot? I'll be damned. Y'all should be in stage 3, as long as you keep praying to your Lord and Savior Xantar Christ.
Man, I know you see this shit, bro. What's going on in this bitch, bro? Don't let him beat you, bro. I'ma do his ass bad. Bro, nigga playing with me like I'm a little hoe, bro. All I see is red, nigga.
One of these things is not like the other? I don't know. Can you help me figure it out? With all due respect to Pain in Brazil, there ain't no fucking way y'all are in the same category as these Stage 3 teams. I am not sorry. The rifling's been lackluster. The only thing I know for certain is NQZ is gonna have to lock back in and get some help because, yeah. I will be absolutely astonished if we see them making the playoffs again. But I wouldn't be mad. I don't hate them, but I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Look what the cum-guzzling thunder slut did to me. Look at that, huh? Oh, that doesn't look too good, huh? Huh, she fucked it up.
The Blast Merchants are here for another major with an extra trophy. No snacks. Yet you look so much worse. You lost Monacy for some pies. Okay, this is adding up. I don't get it. You swap snacks for Hunter? Okay. You pick up Madison Heavy God, who would come to carry you guys to a trophy? At Blast, of course. Okay, where's this going? What happened? Oh. My 2024 prediction of MOUZ was that once Nico left, he was gonna break out of his shell and come to his true form. Oh, was I ever fucking wrong? Because it looks like MOUZ got a vasectomy during the player break because he's only shooting blanks. Yeah, G2's cooked. GG's.
I mean, we keeping a buck right now, we ass. So, we 0-4. We have, this point, we got nothing to lose.
Yeah, so what was that about benching Magics? I know y'all won 2 trophies off the trade, but how's that looking now?
Embarrassing.
Zwei has looked terrible for the last 3 months. Meanwhile, Magix is on face of hitting the best Deagle clip I have seen this decade. Zontix had to go for some mysterious reason, so now you got Tenier, who's also been a disappointment, relatively speaking. Like, for example, let's take a look at their most recent game. Chopper ain't on the bottom of the leaderboard? What? Oh, Zwei is. Great. Shiro and Donk are turning water into wine? Hell, Donk gave you a lifeline with a 1v5 with a Galil against Vitality? This is the saving grace you have, and these are the results. Listen, wrap it up. Get the old squad back together, or at least get Zontix in for Zwei, because this doo-doo roster is not it. Watch now, I say that, and then they go on to win the major or some bullshit.
Girl, your truck finna get blown. God, thank you.
You wanna move?
I should have watched the news. Hey, who registered
You wanna move? Like, you come over here?
Nah, fuck all that.
Sabrina, come on.
I'm already here, so let me get
Dear God, you won the hearts of the entire world. You won your first S-tier trophy, Mongolia's first S-tier trophy, Asia's first S-tier trophy, at least in the last decade. Don't quote me on that. And now Senzu is out for some random unk from the Mongolia function. But wait, hold on a minute. He's kinda goated? We were not expecting that. Keep in mind, he's filling in for a star player, but that does not raise my hopes up for y'all at the major. You only have so much time to practice with him. Not to get all, gotta rub my amethyst crystal so my period lines up with the full moon on you, but they just don't have the same vibe. I do not think we're seeing them in playoffs.
Yo no me quiero bañar, no me bañes, por favor, no me bañes. Bañar porque estoy bien mugroso. No me bañes, por favor, no.
By the way, I watched one MOUZ game with my dog, and look what fucking happened. Well, if it ain't Mr. Semi himself. Hey, yo. The team we watched to make it to nearly every grand final, just to be placed on Cuck Patrol, has now been demoted to Semi Samuel? They're not even in the room with it anymore. I swear to God, none of these guys can ever be on the same page. One game you got Torsy throwing, the next event it's Exertion, the next it's Sphinx, or Brolin calling like ass, or the whole team can't get shit going. It's always some bullshit. Let's not forget that 12-4 lead you blew against Vitality at Chengdu. I mean, what the hell was that? But hey, as a MOUZ haters through and through, I ain't complaining. We'll probably see them choke another quarters or semis, and I will be sat up straight with my dopamine receptors ready, smiling at the monitor.
Boy, I'm a block boy. Double click a Glock, make 'em diddy bop, boy. We be busting up the ounce on the regular.
Well, if it isn't the star of the show, the new Mongolz, and by that, I mean the fan favorite, the up-and-coming best team in the world, with an entire country depending on it. You can call FURIA Nina Lynn the way they're grabbing men's cheeks when nobody asked. Look, I don't have to bring y'all up to speed. We all know they picked up a nobody and another man's trash. And since they've been collecting the treasure, the bag, and goddamn trophies. Quesarado has been locked the fuck in, playing the best Counter-Strike he has played in his entire life. At 26, the same age Fallen won a major? I see. To think this could have been ruined by Liquid. Holy shit, we might just be in the right timeline. Yuri's been great. Don't even get me started on Magadoy. Is it Maladoy or not? It's on his sticker, and it's basically on his skin because he's an honorary Brazilian now. Bringing 2 MVPs to FURIA. Yakindar's looked the best he's looked since his top 20 days. Look at this grand final. Look at this T side. Huh? Yakindar and Maladoy have come to bring Brazilian Counter-Strike to the top of the mountain. And all of it led by Fallen, who has had a resurgence in his career at the age of 34. Just when he was thinking about giving it all up. Cinema. He's got another sticker and another major, as you can see. Ooh. Wait a minute. A paw? Like a furry. On FURIA? Are you hiding furries under the floorboards? For real though, they might just be the favorites heading into the major. They probably are, actually. The streets, the world, outer space will be cheering for you. I brought oil money. Y'all are cooked. What's it gonna take? Let's forget about the oil money, funds, and support from the org because that horse is beaten to death. Monesi grabbed 2 losing MVPs in the last 3 events you played at? Look at this man. Look at the masterclass. This isn't a tragedy, it's a comedy. How come when it's a game for third, y'all lock in like 2013 LeBron James? But when it's the grand final, Nico chokes, the team can't get on the same page, and Monesi is stuck there holding the burden of being the strongest amongst a group of bots. Nico said he was falling asleep in the final, and I'd believe it. The Falcons have replaced MOUZ's role from last season as the team that's there to be beaten in the grand final. May we not forget, the only trophy they've won was with Dexter. Before Monesi and Kyosuke, Fallen's puppies have been on stage with a trophy before these guys. In that grand final against FURIA, Kicksam was out-fragging, outperforming Kyosuke, Tessis, and Nico. All-star riflers, by the way. They really are the Foul Clowns, huh? Because this is hilarious. To be fair, they will be in the grand final again, but they will be choked, like my chicken.
That's what losing sounds like.
The reigning major champions, holder of arguably the best era anyone has ever had. Vitality beat MOUZ in semis to secure the grand final in Chengdu, but it came at the cost. Apex had a fucking stroke. And I would absolutely believe it because they got smoked. Vitality has yet to show us prime Vitality from last season besides ESL Pro League. To be fair to them though, they have only finished in 4th at the worst this season, which is honestly insane to think about. But that speaks on how high the bar is for this team. ZywOo hasn't had the impact he should be having in these important playoff games, and shit, the team is trolling. Apex said it himself.
We trolling right now, guys, I swear.
But hey, don't worry though, they beat MOUZ in quarters. It was exactly the game they needed to get back into form. Yeah, about that. Listen, you're gonna need ZywOo to step it up, and or more consistency out of your riflers outside of him, if you're gonna even have a chance at a back-to-back to keep this Vitality ever rolling, and to just win the major. Anyways, look, if you made it this far, and you liked the video, like the video, and subscribe to, again, help a white boy get some motion, and to help me buy more toys for my beautiful dog. Above all else, remember, take care of yourself. You are loved and worth somebody's time and effort, okay? Peace out, baby girl. See you in the Stage 1 recap.